The wait is finally over. We now know what the Season 20 theme is for Conqueror's Blade, and based on the announcement trailer, we should also have a pretty good idea about what the seasonal units are going to be. The theme for next season is going to be based around Alexander the Great, which I'm super excited about as we haven't had anything like this in the past so far, and I love ancient Greek and Macedonian history. It looks like it's going to be desert themed, so probably based around the conquest in the Middle East, and the 3 new units seem to be based on Macedonian units that he commanded. In the rest of this video, I'm going to be going over my predictions for the 3 new seasonal units based on what we've seen so far in the announcement video. I haven't seen any official information on these units outside of that trailer, but I think we can make some pretty good predictions based on what's in there already. Before I do that, if you're curious about all the changes coming in Season 20, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned as I'll be making a video on that shortly. But without further ado, what looks to be the new Tier 3 unit as far as I can tell is going to be a new type of ranged unit, the Slinger. For those not familiar, the historical unit of a slinger is a type of light ranged harass unit that uses a sling and whirls it around to fire projectiles like rocks or lead bullets far distances to injure or kill their enemies. I can't wait to see this unit in action. It's going to be super cool as we've only seen archers, firearms, and crossbows up to this point, so this is going to be a completely new type of ranged unit, and I would assume this is going to be a ranged unit that has blunt damage since they are slinging rocks and lead bullets, so think of a mini Falconetti gunner unit is what I'm thinking of. So I imagine this unit will have high damage through the blunt damage, so it should be good against armor, but as per usual for your ranged, it will be weak to other ranged units, and its range will probably be between that of a firearm and archery unit. Next up, my predicted Tier 4 unit is the Javelin Cav, or Jav Cav for short, that they showed. In the livestream, they showed a clip of this Cav throwing javelins as they charged in, although it wasn't clear if this unit is going to be a Lancer Cav with Jav throws as an ability, or if it's actually a dedicated Jav Cav. This should be pretty cool either way, as it's a new mobile anti-cav option that can stop cav charges before they hit your front lines, or you can play them out in the field and run around skirmishing enemy units. I'm hoping these are dedicated Jav Cav and not something like Companion Cavalry that just has a javelin throw ability, as we've seen similar cav like that before in the past. If the javelins are their main toolset, they will fill a new niche that we haven't seen before, so that's going to be pretty exciting to see. And last but not least, the unit I'm most excited for is what looks to be a new Tier 5 Phalanx unit. I'm very excited for this, as it seems like we're finally going to get a really good anti-cav option. I would imagine these guys are going to absolutely eat up cav in most types of infantry from the front, and they also have a small shield, so they're also going to be a little bit resistant to ranged attacks with the small shield they have. We haven't gotten a pike unit like this since the Forbracios, and we all know the state those are in currently, so I'm hoping this drastically shifts the meta back towards more of an infantry focus by countering the current golden cav running rampant everywhere. So to summarize everything, I'm super excited about these 3 new units, as I think each of them will bring a new unique skill set that fills a niche that's not currently in the game, or at least not at the same level. In particular, it seems like we'll be getting a new type of ranged unit with blunt damage, a new type of ranged cav that uses javelins, and a new type of pike with shield unit. I think these units, especially the Phalanx Pike unit, will definitely shake up the meta, especially if it's a new Tier 5 Phalanx unit. If that's the case, I definitely think we'll see a move back to infantry meta, which will be awesome. Maybe we finally won't have as much Golden Cav just running over everything this season, which is something we haven't seen since Forbracios were strong when they were first introduced, so I would be really excited about that. So that's all I have for you. Let me know down in the comments below what your predictions are, and I'll see you out there in Season 20.